Hello there. If I haven't introduced myself, my name's Gold. I basically make P5X content, obviously, if you're watching my channel. And I'm a filthy casual, filthy free-to-play player, whatever you want to call it. I've been a pretty casual Persona fan for the past couple of years. First Persona fan by the way, game I played was 5. I played a little bit of 4, and then I'm still in the middle of playing 3R. So you can tell I'm a pretty casual Persona fan, but I'm a pretty try-hard gacha player. I love my gacha games. So, yeah. But don't worry, boys. I have not succumbed to spending in this game. If you actually read the title of, the video, I'm a freaking stinky, smelly free-to-play player. So I've spent $0 on this freaking game. I know, right? That's crazy. $0 and you're 690 hours in? I know, man. It sounds crazy, but it's the truth, right? See, I have like no cognition crystals. I'm pretty sure you can only get that from spending. I don't know, man. Free to play player over here. But it's nice to meet you guys, because I don't think I've ever really introduced to y'all who I am and what I do in this game. But yeah, it's nice meeting all y'all, and today we're gonna show y'all what a 690 hour account looks like in P5X. And when I say 691 hours, I mean 691 hours. I mean, take a look at this, man. I'm gonna crop my Steam profile just so y'all can see this, man. And to prove that I am not lying, look at that. Oh my god. Oh, bro. Holy man, I'm a sweaty tryhard. I know. Yeah, there you go. That's my hours that I have in this game. It's crazy. But don't worry. I'll have timestamps for you guys, if you want to skip like a few things, because I'm going to show off like my Thieves Den, my Metaverse, and blah, blah, blah. But anyways, enough with the yapping. I just wanted to introduce myself, get it out the way. It's time for the freaking video. Let's go. Yeah, boys. Let me show y'all my comfy little Thieves Den. Oh my god, look at cattle over there in the distance. He's just, people comfy business on that platform. So, in terms of my Thieves Den, I'm at level 42. I'm like, what, 8 levels away from max, I believe. So, I mean, let's check. Yeah, I'm only like 8 levels away. So, I'm basically almost done with my Thieves Den. In terms of what I have, I basically have everything. Maybe except for like the few, like these 4 props here, and maybe some of the gallery stuff. I haven't collected all the music, but eventually I will. Right, I'm missing a few units in the game, but we'll go over that later. In terms of qualia level, I'm about 205. Here's a little sneak peek at what my account will look like. Okay, but yeah, there you go. There's my qualia level. And yeah, there you go. There's my Thieves Den. A very, nice little Thieves Den showcase. Haha, hee hee. But yeah, let's go ahead and show y'all my achievements. So, not really that great. Story progression, I mean, Palace 3 Part 3 just came out, and I haven't done it yet. Oh my god, Mr. Gold is slacking. Oh no. I know. I'll get on it. Gameplay, yeah, I'm pretty good, 93%. Thieves, 91%. Personas, 92%. City life, oh my god, my city life is awful, y'all. It is so awful, man. I haven't like completed stuff like fishing. I haven't completed the batting stuff. I haven't completed my gachapon. Uh-oh, someone's about to Pepe laugh at me in the comments saying, oh, he didn't do his gachapons. He's bricked. Okay, buddy. All right, at least I'm star 8 in SOS with your... Okay, I'll stop being toxic now. Yeah, okay. I'll try, y'all. Don't worry. I'll do my gachapons. I'll finish my fishing. I'll finish my batting cage stuff. Okay, big trust. So there you go. That was my achievements. JK, we're not done. Metaverse stuff, 92%. Synergy stuff, I'm like 51%. I'll show you my synergies in a minute. And of course, I don't really, do a lot of things at home. Oh right, I need to move my face cam. Oh, see, 45%, man. I don't customize anything at home. I don't really do much at home, right? Like I don't really craft stuff. I don't really plant plants. I don't really cook, man. I'm not the chef, bro, okay? But yeah, I'm mainly like a gameplay focused guy, so I love doing like, hard bossing content, da 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 da, right? SOS, guild bossing, stuff like that. That's my area of finesse, right? Not growing plants and displaying gachapon stuff, but yeah, there you go, guys. That's my achievements. You can now Pepe laugh at me, okay? You can XDD rat at me in the comments, okay? I get it. I'm bricked. All right, let's go ahead and show y'all my synergies. Alrighty, boys. You're about to Pepe laugh at me too because my synergies, like I said, suck. Absolute donkey. Okay, I'm not gonna say it, but yeah, you get my point, right? So I have Kira synergy max, mainly due to the gun effects, the instant reload, the extra gun damage. It helps Haru, helps Soy, and he's pretty freaking cool, man. Like his character, bro, is like super edgy. I like his voice actor. I mean, it's literally Bakugo. You could literally hear the guy screaming, ah, ha 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 ha. God, don't die of cringe. Oh God, yeah. I love Kira, man. Kira Zato, based, dude. If you pulled him, you are based. And I like his synergy too. The whole doctor aspect, loved it. Miyu, I recently just got into this. Mainly, she's not really waifu for me. It's mainly for like, the whole getting gifts stuff for like synergies. She's pretty aight, man. I mean, I think her synergy's okay. Kurotani, I barely just started, right? Barely. I like the drip. Don't get me wrong, but definitely can be higher. Oh my God, look at that. Oh. Okay. No. Merope, I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the most disappointing synergy in the game. Fighting, by the way. Nah, actually, I think it was so mid, man. Oh. Instead of absolute cinema, it's absolute ASS, okay? Is what I think about this synergy. Oh no. Tomoko, dude, underrated synergy. It helps with, getting part-time jobs and stuff, very cute character. But man, her story, whoosh. Yikes, bro. Yikes. It felt like Mont synergy half of the time. I'm not gonna lie. Motoha. I think this is best girl for me right now. She's basically Chie if Chie was hot and was adorable, man. I love her. I love her synergy, yeah, I had the max out homegirl, man. I freaking love her. God, her synergy sucks. Again, patch 1.0 synergies, man. Oof. Not that great. I mean, she's cute, bro, but her synergy kind of sucks, like, rewards wise too. She ain't my vibe, man. Yumi, absolute cinema, man. I love this character, her whole personality, the way she's cute towards Wonder, her like reserved, modest attitude. I love her, man. I love her. I wish I could hold hands with her. People shine, right? Her rewards are pretty good too, so I have it like almost maxed out. It's at 14. It's getting there. Shun, I'll eventually work on him soon. The whole refund of like ingredients probably can help a lot. I think Shun's pretty underrated as a husbando in this game, honestly. He's pretty freaking helpful, and he's cool, like, in the lore. Bro. Yui who? Who? Oh, I never heard of you, bro. Planting who? What did I say about planting who? Wait, what? Never heard of you. Okay. I mean, come on, guys. Luful, really? Come on, guys. If you don't have Luful synergy up, then you don't play the game. Get out. Okay? You don't play the game. Kidding. Ayaka, I haven't started yet. I hear everyone loves her. Izanagi freaking loves the crap out of her. I see him posting about it on Twitter all the time. I'll eventually do this when I get the chance, but it's not a priority for now. Man, what a letdown. This character, bro. She had so much potential, man. They could have made her roleable, but they didn't. And her rewards suck. Like, oh man, what a letdown. Kaio, you deserve better. Masaki, I haven't started yet, but I know how important he is to Tycoon. You get like the Tycoon counter card thingy. Very good for ranked. I'm like, what? Almost to like gold-green rank, so, I might eventually need it. Kotone, oh my God. I've seen stuff on Twitter regarding this character, bro. Dude, She is like the most thirsty for wonder, man. I swear to God. I can't wait to read this. You know, she helps with tasks as well, so I'm looking forward to getting her up. But for the most part, all the synergies that are max are like the more important ones, like Kira, right? Merope, Tomoko, right? Those are like the 3 bread and butter. You know, my favorite waifu in this game is, you know, Multaha, man. Hey, 5-star Multaha that isn't the summer version. Win, Atlas Sega. Win. Please. I'm begging. And if I were to name like my top 5 favorite waifus in this game, it'll probably be Multaha, Yumi, Tomoko would probably be 3. Merope, you're such a letdown, but hey, you're hot, number 4. And for the husbando fans, this one's for you. I think Kira, man, oh my god, this guy is so cool, dude. I love him. Really do love him. But there you go. That's all my synergies, guys. Let's go ahead and move on to, let's see, yeah, my profile. Let's show off my profile. Let's go. Alrighty, boys. Here's my profile. Of course, Multaha being best girl, I gotta have the Multaha icon, man. Here's my avatar frames. Or, yeah, this is what I mostly have. You know, the SOS stuff, the event ones. I beat, like, the Madarame 25. That's how I got this one. Band club, soccer, right? I got the Yusuke skin, and I don't use the guy. XDD. Like, yeah, that's my frames, y'all. And I'm not in Star 7. I'm in Star 8. It's just you get the frame that you were in last season. But, yeah, now you know. Here's my, what's it called? Here's my profile stuff. I mean, not really anything cool here. Just synergy stuff. Got the Yusuke skin. This is probably my favorite. This one right here. This one's really cool. I really love the Kira synergy one. That and the Tomoko one's really good too. In terms of my city life, I'm at 210 days. You know, then go touch some grass. But I say that, but I've seen some city life, man, and people are almost at the 400s because they use like their green cans. I don't use green cans because for me, all I do is I just use the 5 you get per day, and then I just, you know, log off, right? And then that's my Phantom Thief rating. We'll talk about more about my, you know, Phantom Thieves later. And then here's my badges, man. Here's my badges. Let's edit this. So I have a lot of badges, man. Like I'm a pretty good, competent player when it comes to doing guild bossing, as you can tell from my badges. Like 5%, 5%, 5%. Sometimes I'm like 10%. You know, I've cleared like difficulty 45 for like Trial of Thorns and stuff, right? Level 30 event bosses, right? I have Ryuji at A7, so I have this freaking icon. So, I mean, yeah, my badges are pretty cool, man. I've cleared a lot of stuff in this game. You know, a lot of hard, difficult content, right? You can go through my YouTube channel. I have like a bunch of videos on that, you know. But a lot of like the sweaty end game mode player badges. So like I got the Nightmare Gate stuff, 5%, 5%, right? Level 30 bossing, right? All right, 25 clears, you know, stuff like that, man. So I have a lot of badges, and I think I'll say my favorite badge right now, I would say, is probably the Parv and Shiva one, man. That looks so cool. Like we've never gotten a badge that has like 2 like significant like personas on it, or like enemy like on the badge. So I really do like this. That's like really cool. What else? What else is my favorite badge? Moha's pretty cool. I really like Moha too. That was like one of the more funner event bosses. And yeah, other than that, there you go. That's basically all my badges. Right, here's all my rankings from all my SOS seasons, right? So I have been in Star 8, but, you know, I'm not a whale, so I can't really rank that high in Star 8, right? Season 1 in Tycoon, I was like a commoner, you know, I was a filthy noob. So, yeah, there you go. Yeah, I think that's all my badges. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, boys. That's my profile. If you want to add me, go ahead, man. There's my ID right there. I have a lot of like friend slots. You know, I would love to be friends. People shy. You know, it would be nice having friends. And hey, maybe I can encounter some people with some cool A6s, you know, so I can use in my dailies. But yeah, enough with that. Let's go ahead and move on to some Metaverse showcase. Alright, let's go. Alrighty, boys. So let's go ahead and talk about some of my Metaverse stuff. So, in terms of palaces, I'm almost caught up. Like I'm on Palace 3 Part 3. I still need to do that. But for the most part, all my palace explorations are 100%. At least up to current patch. And you know what? But I haven't done Part 3 of Palace 3 yet. So, you know, he's not done. He's bricked. Don't worry. I'll probably stream it one of these days soon. Maybe on Twitch. Maybe on YouTube. Something like that. Next, let's go ahead and talk about Velvet Trials. So, my Velvet Trials aren't half bad. I'm basically done with all the elemental ones. I'm done with Nuke Winter. I'm done with like Arcane Flame, Thunder Blessing, Ill Wind. I'm still working on Technician. You know, I'm still watching, you know, some of Mr. Fish's videos. Shout out to Mr. Fish, fellow homie of mine, a fellow P5X content creator. Bro, his Velvet Trial videos are so goated. Please go check them out. So I'm still working on these, but I'll eventually get it done. So here's my star shards, right? And now let's go ahead and talk about my Metro. So Metro, I'm basically almost done as well. I have like, what, maybe 2 missions left for the 3rd station. So yeah, I'm done with like Hope. I'm done with Dream. I just have like, what, basically 2 missions, because I got to complete with Wind and Psy for 2 stages. And then, you know, I'll get these 4 missions done like instantly. So yeah, I'm pretty much done. Here's my track record. I'm almost there. I'm almost done with my track record, right? The max is like 180 something. Yeah, 180. Yeah, just straight up 180. So we're almost there. My train's fully upgraded. Yeah, you know, pretty easy. Lost and Found, basically almost done. Almost getting there. And now, let's go ahead and show you what my SOS scores look like. So, obviously, since I'm free to play, I'm not hitting like a top 1% in like every freaking bracket in the world, but I at least can guarantee star 7 or star 8 in certain seasons. So this season, I'm gonna be real, I'm not pulling for like figure skater months. So I'm probably gonna rank down to 7. It is what it is, you know. My best next bet is like Florette, who's like a 4-star. So, you know, RIP, right? My star 8. But hey, I made it to star 8. How many times, you ask? A total of 3 so far in my career. About a total of 3. It's quite sweaty in these brackets. Like, staying in star 8 is super hard as a free-to-play. Because I'm going to tell you all this right now, man. Ever since the Makoto patch came around, I've been going from star 7 to star 8 constantly back and forth. Like, okay, if I have a certain element for a certain season, let's say I have Yusuke and have on for the season, well, I'll rank up to 8. But if I don't, I stay in 7. So I'm like going back and forth a lot in terms of SOS. But usually I do pretty well in these game modes, even as like a free to play. Like, and if you guys are free to play that are watching this video, know that you will make it to star 8 someday. You just gotta play the game a lot, build up your units, you know, summon for more units. Don't just play with only 4-star characters, because you're not going to rank up in SOS. I guarantee you that. But I'm a meta whore free-to-play player, so I just roll on only characters I deem that is the meta. So that's the only reason why I can get as high as I can in SOS. But yeah, there you go. That's my SOS. Now, in terms of guild, like what guild I have and whatnot, well, I basically lead a top 100 guild on NA. We're currently 38th right now, but we're probably going to rank down to like 60th, 70th by like the end of the season. You know, I do pretty good in guild bossing as well, around like the 5%, the top 10% usually, most of the time, you know, as free to play. And that's only because my guildmates let me borrow their units. Like, for example, if I need to borrow freaking, you know, figure skater mon, I know the homies got me. I mean, look, see? You see what I mean? Like, we have so many goated. Look, A6 Joker, right? Look at that. So many mons, man. Look at that. So many mons. I can just borrow anything. So, shout outs to my guild, man. Y'all are the real ones. I love my community. Shout outs to y'all. So there you go. That's the guild that I own / lead. If you're interested, comment to YouTube and that you want to join my guild, and I'll check out your profile, people shine. Maybe we can be nakamas in the same guild. I'm still looking for people, so haha, just a heads up. Shameless little plug. He. Okay. Well, anyways, enough of the whole Metaverse showcase. I'll go ahead and show you my Persona Compendium. Let's go. Alrighty, boys. So here is my Persona Compendium. I basically have every freaking Persona in the game except one, and you will never guess which one I'm missing. You're gonna laugh your butt off, okay? You can Pepe laugh at me in the comments, like, oh, he's bricked. But yeah, let's go ahead and sort through everything. So let's look at rarity ones. So do we use anything really in like the rank 1 rarities? Other than Succubus. Succubus, and if you want to count Yanosik as like one. That's really the only ones that aren't useful in rank 1 that we did use in the past. We still use Yanosik to this day. Succubus back then was like a rebellion bot spammer. So that was like a long time ago. But yeah, she's still pretty good. Here's my rank 2 personas. Rank 2, I don't think we really use anything in rank 2, really. We did use Leon Shid for a little while because she had Rakunda, but that was like a long time ago, and things change, y'all. Alright, so that's the rank 2s. So I basically have all of them. Rank 3s, again, I have all of them as well. I think the only rank 3 personas we used was like Satanta back when like Mara bossing was a thing. Principality was pretty good early game. Jikokutin was pretty good, like Tarukaja persona, like early game. Same with Neko Shogun. But yeah, that's pretty much it for like the rank 3 personas. Let's talk about rank 4. So rank 4, I basically have everything as well. Taking a look at this, in terms of rank 4, there's not really a lot of useful like personas I used. I think I used Hellbiker at one point for like the On team and White Rider for the Jonkler team, but that was like a long time ago. Unicorn was also pretty good for Madarame. Miyazawa as well, if you needed like a debuff cleanser. So I guess I used Tim, but other than that, not much for rank 4. Okay, rank 5, we're getting to the more juicier category. I've seen the Pazuzu memes. I want to do it, but God, I can't, man. I don't have Cephia built like that, which y'all will see in a minute. But I pretty much have like every rank 5 persona. We still use Komokuten to this day as like a revolution bot. He's still pretty good. Recently, people use Horus as well for like the level 30 fight for Shiva Parv. Sarsvati was pretty good, like as a good sustained persona if you were like having trouble like living. But other than that, we didn't really use a lot of rank 5 personas. Now we're into the juicy territory. Rank 6. Oh boy. Come on, man. Cert. Come on. Every freaking season we use Cert. So I have every rank 6 persona in the game. We used Norn for a little while as well too, for like Yusuke comps, and like event bossing. Titania for a little bit for the Makoto team as well. Mel for as closer, but that was like a long time ago. Right, we still use this guy for the On team. I forgot what his name was. Freaking Baphomet, right? We still use him, but not too often. But yeah, I do have every rank 6. Okay, here we go. Rank 7. Guess which rank 7 I am freaking missing. Okay, y'all. So rank 7s, I basically have everything except Black Frost. Oh my god, who would have guessed? Rank 7s, we use a lot of rank 7s, man. Dionysus is like the premier CR buffer in the game, right? Dominion has Cohesion, the best like attack support skill in the game. Like, yeah, man. King Frost was good for Yusuke teams at some point too. Bishamonten still used with Makoto to this day. Alright, Chernobog, Mesa, Ryuji. So like, yeah, we use a lot of rank 7 personas, y'all. But yeah, there you go. That's like the only rank 7s I'm missing. Just one. Literally Black Frost. Like, come on, man. Seriously? As for rank 8, I think the only thing that we barely use, I don't really use Seiryu. I think this is Seiryu, right? Yeah, Koryu. Sorry, I got it mixed up. So I don't really use Koryu a lot. Yoshitsune was more of like a velvet trial thing. I don't really use him all that often, but once I get deeper into the deeper technician stages, I'll probably use them more. But we use a lot of these personas, you know, Alice, Jonkler, Vishnu for Windswept, Shiva for the Haru team. This guy is like the premier sustained persona on the team. Like, yeah, he's, you know, these rank 8s are pretty darn decent. But there you go, boys. I have basically every persona in the freaking game except Black Frost, man. You know what's funny too, y'all? I have a Black Frost keychain that I have attached to my keys, and you know, I love Black Frost. He's like one of my favorite personas, but your boy just is like bricked, man. Like I gotta grab him soon. He's part of the event, so don't worry, boys. I'll grab him, and I'll never be bricked again. Trust. But there you go. That's my persona compendium, and you should strive to get all personas in this game because it does affect Wonder and his schema points, as you will see in a bit. Let's go ahead and show y'all my thieves in my account. Ikaze. Okay. So let's go ahead and show you my box and what I have to offer. So obviously Wonder. Let's go ahead and look at his schema. So my schema is practically almost done. Currently on Global, we're not able to complete it. But eventually, once we get more personas in the compendium, we will be able to finish this off. Because CN and Taiwan are currently done. So we'll eventually catch up. But there you go. That's my Wonder schema tree. I'm super level 34, if y'all are curious. And as for Wonder daggers, I basically have every dagger in the freaking game. Except for the new dagger, the Wonder DPS dagger. Not Inferno. Not Inferno. I'm talking about the new one. The one that helps Jonkler as well. So I don't have that one, but I'll eventually grab that during this patch. So there you go. That's my Wonder. Alright. Now let's go ahead and talk about my let's talk about Navis first, yeah. So here's all my Navis. So I basically have every Navi in the game. I have Futaba, I have Rico, I have Phoebe, I got Miyu and Kyle. I miss playing with you. But I don't, okay? I kind of miss you, but let's go ahead and talk about my Navis though. So my Futaba is probably, if you're to tell me what my most used Navi is, it probably has to go to Rico. Rico for me is like, I hope she gets a synergy, man. Like, she's in my top 5 waifus right now. Earlier I said Tomoko, Closer, Yumi, right, and Merope. Nah, screw Merope, man. Put Rico up in that top 5. So, you know, eventually I do hope that 5-star Rico does give, like, you know, a Rico synergy. But, you know, here's my Rico stats, man. I have her 4-star event maxed out. I really love this 4-star event. It's like one of my favorites. Futaba, I went to the 110 banner, and yeah, that's it. That's all I did. And then I just got lazy, and I was like, screw it, man. Let's just get the 4-star weapon, and that's good enough. So I didn't pull for the weapon, but the weapon's really good. It buffs crit rate, but I was like, I'm poor on gems. I need to save. Phoebe, man, she's like, okay, I'm gonna be real. This character is like super fun to play, but like, my god, you need like a giga brain to like learn how to play her, man. When I first started playing her out, I didn't know like there was like different type of cocktails, like basic cocktails, or you know, the deluxe cocktails, or like basically all I know about this character, you got 3 super deluxe cocktails, or whatever the heck they're called again. You use skill 3. If you don't, you use skill 2 and skill 1, or skill 1, right? Shout outs to Earphone for teaching me how to play this character through his videos. But yeah, she's pretty fun. I don't have her 5-star weapon. I just have her 4-star. My god, Miyu. probably my most least used navigator, man. She's, I'm gonna be real. I think the last time that I used her was against like an event boss. I think that was like the Madarame, like level 25 event boss from like a long time ago, just because I needed like some good tankiness, right? But no, this character, when's her 5-star coming out? She's so cool. I love her design. I love her persona. It's great. And Aqua-esque theme. I love that. Kaio. Oh, man. Kaio. Oh, they did you dirty, girl. They did you dirty. They should have made you romanceable, man. Smoj. But yeah, she's probably my most used launched Navi. Other than, like, maybe Phoebe and, yeah. But she's... If you're, like, free to play and all you have is, like, Rico and, like, her, man, she's still pretty good for y'all, man. But she's just power crept by stuff like this and, like, this. So it's so hard using her now in, like, big 2026. But, I'll probably use her some more one of these days, right? She's pretty neglected. 4-star weapon, right? Same with Miyu. Pretty neglected as well. Oh god. R6 3-star weapon. Oh lord. Oh yeah, no. My Miyu is bricked, so there you go. That's my navigators. Let's go ahead and talk about my saboteurs / debuffers. So I basically have every debuffer in the game, I believe. Yeah, I think so. XD. Yeah, I do. So Rin, man, this character is like super fun to play. It's just we barely get to use her for anything other than curse. Like I think there were times where we did use her on the Yusuke team, like if you didn't have like Cherish and stuff. But yeah, like she's pretty fun, man. She's pretty fun. I have her quite built up. I need to still work on her skills, like max out like skill 3 and like highlight. But for the most part, I got her 5-star weapon. She's A1. She's quite cool to play, man. Mompo Soup, Dragon Dance, Go Burr. Love her design. It's just she's not on my priority list at the moment. Oh yeah, I gotta collect a freaking, those like Astrolab materials. Vino, man, dude, if I were to tell you guys what my most used team in this game, it's either got to go to the Makoto team or the Fire team, man. Oh my god, Makoto... Dude, she is so used, especially Vino. Vino, dude, she's so good, Vino. I love her defense shred, debuffs, her ailment procking. She's so fun to play. Her persona's great. I think she's pretty badass. I have her 5-star weapon, and I recently got her A6. I did not have her A6 until the start of January, which was crazy to me. It's a 4-star character, right? So yeah, I recently got her A6. When was the last time I played with you? It's like that Toy Story meme. I'm done playing with you, man. Like, I know I said the On team was my most used team, but like, by the time I like upgraded this guy, Cord had came out. So like, I used Cord instead of this bozo and Luful, right? But he's still pretty good if you're running like cordless, team with like On. Like he's pretty fun. The Perusonatio, freaking like long overdue like persona chants are like quite cool. I like his drip, man. I have a guildmate that says his haircut looks ugly. Bro, shut up. I think his haircut is so drippy, man. Oh my god, look at that. Oh daddy Curl Tawny, man. I love this dude. He looks so cool. He's fun to play. It's just, god dang it, he's only good on one team. He's only good on one team, y'all, which is kind of tragic. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, there you go. That's all my saboteurs, if I'm even freaking pronouncing that correctly. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about my strategists. So, oh my god, Mr. Fish, if you're watching this video, I love you, bro. I love you. I'm sorry, okay? One day I'll pull Riddle just to make you happy. Yeah, the only strategist I'm missing in this game is freaking Riddle. Dude, I'm a day 1 player and I still don't have this character, man. Which is nuts to me. It's actually nuts. I've been lucky to stray away from the curse of Riddle, while all my friends have A6 Riddle. Oh no. Yeah. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. This character, I really coped for this character when Haru came out. I was like, oh come on, surely Tomoko, works on the Haru team because you need element accuracy and blah blah blah. And then Earphone, I went to Earphone stream. I was like, hey bro, she cope or nah? He's like, nah, I'm kidding, Gold. Yeah, she is cope, dude. Just use Leon. And ever since then, I've lost all hope for this character. But eventually, I will level her up just so I can have extra options in Astrolab. But man, this character, bro. Like, look at that. I barely did anything with her, man. Oh, dude, dude, her design's so cool. It's so cool, but they just made her so inferior to a certain other 4-star strategist. Like, it's not even funny. Her like attack buffs are lower. It takes longer. You know, all her other skills are practically useless. Like, it's just, man, justice for Tomoko. At least her 5-star version's good, but we'll talk about that later. Leon. Man, I have like a love-hate relationship with this bozo, bro. If he does his job and he lives throughout the whole entire fight and buffs everyone and you get the big PP damage, this guy, he's pretty cool. But if he doesn't, he's a bum, and that's when I start hating him. This guy is the most OP 4-star buffer in the game. Crazy crit damage buffing, crazy attack buffing. You know, he has a crazy shield that can also like give you like crit rate as well, along with the crit damage. Like, his highlights nutty. This guy is a nutty unit in general, but like, bro, come on, man. Why you gotta make him squishy, bro? He gets touched by like a freaking infant child, and this guy will probably get down or something. Like, I swear, Leo, you're just, he's also pretty brain dead as well. Like, I like the whole Power Rangers S vibe, but bro, this guy, every time this guy dies, I just die in the inside. A tear just runs down my soul. Like, a run that gets butchered by this guy is like a year off of my life. No, I'm kidding. It's an exaggeration, but there you go. I'm a Leon hater, but I'm also a Leon enjoyer. So like, I don't know, man. Shrudge, okay? Like, he's a weird character, but he's fun. Cord. Do I even have to say anything about this freaking character, man? Like, at all? Like, she's kind of dumb, bro. You know, the whole highlight buffing, the whole attack buffing, AoE damage party-wide, buffing. She can inflict shock on S1 that can do some decent damage. Again, highlight boosting. Like, yeah, man. I had to pull the weapon, dude. A0, good enough for me. Alright, I'm not a filthy whale. I can't be picky like that, okay? But yeah, there you go. That's all my strategists. If I were to tell you my favorite strategist, and then this is second because, you know, something about this boy. Love-hate relationship, man, but he's like comfort food to me. She's like the fine dining version, but, you know, but doesn't die on you, you know? Yeah, but Cord's pretty cool. But let's go ahead and talk about my shielders / defenders now. So, arguably, I think Soy is probably the coolest character in the game. At least in my opinion. He's like so good, y'all. Like, he has defense shred on his gun. He has a damage taken debuff on S2. He has a skill 3 that buffs defense. It can heal you. This guy does so much for you, man. He's good in SOS. He's good in guild bossing. He's good in event bossing. He's good in endgame content. He's good in Velvet Trials. This guy, God, I wish I had his 5-star weapon, y'all. I want his 5-star weapon badly. Like, that's the only person in this game that I'm missing, like, a 5-star weapon that I really want. I really want Soy's 5-star. So I hope it comes home. If not, I'll just use the Lufo EX plan weapon box and I'll grab it up because, dude, I love my boy Soy, man. He's underrated. No one talks about him. Broken character for endgame, man. Yuki's pretty cool. I mean, I used her for a little bit for Yusuke teams. She's not that built, man. I mean, she's fun. I swapped around cards, by the way, but, you know, dang, dude, like, give her a 5-star version. Like, her 4-star version is pretty fun with the whole proccing shields and, you know, sustaining your team. You know, she's a very defensive unit, and she can work in event bossing and, like, some endgame content, but, like, in general usage, you barely use her, man. But that design, dude, what? It's so underrated, man. but you know, it's fine. I think she's, you know, still pretty cool in my book. All right. Anyways, on to, yeah, and Cherish. I don't have Cherish. He's kind of you know, I wish I had him, man. He's quite cool, you know, but hey, bro, I'm a free to play player, man. I can't be throwing my gems all across the screen like some players can. XDD. But all right, let's go on to the next category, shall we? Alrighty, so let's go ahead and now talk about the medics that I have. So I would say Manami is probably my favorite medic in the game, and for good reason. She is like super comfy to use, y'all. Like, you bring her into any fight, you're not dying. Unless you, for some reason, screw up and don't pay attention to, you know, the fight mechanics. Then you can get caught in 4K. But with this character, it is so hard to get caught in 4K, y'all. I'm just saying. And then obviously, I had to like A1 her because they gave us like the free dupe thing like a few patches ago. So yeah, I was like, you know what? A1 gives a pretty good attack buff whenever she heals, so we'll do that. I also picked up her weapon as well with the free weapon selector because it's also a pretty good weapon, y'all. Like, it's really good, right? It's really good, right? Party damage. Like, it's a party damage buff. Like, it's crazy business. Crazy business. As for the next medic that I have, obviously, Luful, XD. Luful's pretty fun. His problem is he's kind of like Leon. But instead of being like Leon, where we use him like 24/7 for endgame content, you know, he's kind of, you know, he's kind of okay as a healer. I mean, he's better than Morgana at A6 versus like an A0 Mona, but, you know, I barely use him. Like, I think the last time I used him was on like the fire teams. But when was the last time we got any fire content? So, like, you know, I barely use this bozo. I have his 4-star weapon. I'm usually running with Trust and Prosperity or like an Acceptance and Love, right? For like his healing, but I'm not looking to like, you know, like level him up like any further. Like, he's basically fully maxed for me at this point. Mona, I'm actually starting to work on Mona because, you know, Astrolab is coming out. As much as I hate the Gato, screw the Gato, you know, I think Gato could, you know, help out in Astrolab a lot. I have his 4-star event weapon maxed. Man, dude, I've not seen that event weapon in so long. I already forgot what it looks like, y'all. Holy Christ, dude! It's like a paddle with like a Gato on it. It's pretty peaceful, cute, man. But yeah, there you go. That's all of my what's it called? My medics, right? I don't have Summer Tomoko, which if you guys were to ask me what I regret the most in this game, was not picking up Summer Tomoko. She is like the best in slot for so many teams, man. You could put her in the Curse team. You could put her in Mesa team. You can put her in S Closer team. You can use her in the Haru team, man. Like, dude, God, I regret not pulling this character, but you know me, man. Free to play Andy here. Gotta save gems for the next important thing. And yeah, I just wished I had her. But anyways, back to Manami. So I pulled her A0 off of her first banner release. And I got I think I already told y'all about A1. Oh yeah, I did. Oh my god, he's getting old. She's forgetting. No, I'm kidding. But anyways, enough about the medics. Let's go ahead and talk about our sweepers. So, I basically have every sweeper in the game, man. Bar none. On is best girl in terms of like the OG Thieves of Heart for me. Like, I loved her. She was my one of my first like max rank confidants in OG5. I love her. A lot of people clown on her saying, "Oh, she's so basic." Oh my god. Listen, I have a stereotype of woman I love in Atlas games, okay? If you ever played Catherine, I love C. Catherine. If you played P4, you know who Rize is, okay? Yeah, you can kind of tell where I'm going with here. I love twin tail baddies, man. So, On is up my alley. So I do have her 5-star weapon. She's currently, I believe, A4. I think so. Well, let me double check. A3. Yeah, A3. So I'm like halfway there. I want to eventually A6 her one day. One day. But, you know, today's not the day because I'm kind of unlucky with my On dupes, man. Here's my Haru. I recently pulled her. I luck sacked her, by the way. At least her weapon. I had to go to like 110 for her, but her weapon, I luck sacked the crap out of that, man. Got so lucky. Literally first tental. I basically popped off because it saved me so much gems. But if I were to tell you who my favorite sweeper is, the title is probably going to go to her or Haru. Haru is so freaking fun to use, y'all. The gun mechanic, getting the 3 rounds and then unloading your load, I love that. Love that. Even though I'm not a big forehead enjoyer, you know, her gameplay's fun. So I had to pull her. Oh, I love you. I love you so much, Summer Closer. Yeah, no, Summer Closer, I think is like top 3 in terms of sweepers for me. Like in terms of like enjoyment wise, I really love her. I do have her weapon. I use her a lot too. If I'm not using like the Haru team, I like swap over to the Closer team. But overall, I think she's still a pretty good DPS. No one talks about her, man. No one cares. Like everyone's all about, oh, Haru, Joker, you know, on. But like no one talks about S Closer in the community, y'all. We need some more S Closer hype, man. She's so cool. Her damage is like pretty good. I mean, it's really only second to like Haru at this point, right? She's better than Jonkler damage wise. So, oh god, motorcycle. I gotta edit that out. Whoops. So yeah, man, she's like waifu as heck for me. I mean, look at this, man. Look at the assets, bro. Holy! My favorite Gooner bait character right here, y'all. This character, absolute cinema. I love S Closer, y'all. More S Closer hype, please. If you want to talk about how I got my S Closer, I won my 50-50. Okay, I got lucky. Actually, no, I didn't. No, I went to 160. Oh yeah, never mind. No, I got crapped on S Closer's banner. Yeah, she wasn't super kind to me, at all. Joker, I luck sacked. On his first ever banner, 3 multis, got him instantly. But the bad thing is, I don't have his 5-star weapon. So I'm like coping with his like R6 4-star because I was like, I don't feel like rolling for his 5-star weapon, you know. So I'm kind of on copium, but maybe one day I'll pick up his 5-star weapon. You know, he's pretty fun to play. You know, Koi, Anu Senu, you know, never gets old, right? Yusuke, oh man, oh, all right. If I were to tell you a character I regret pulling this game, him. I did luck sack him, but like, bro, like I barely use him at all. Like the only times I use him is like in guild bossing, but that was like a long time ago, and like SOS for whenever ice season comes around. But he's pretty cool. You know, I got his costume. I like the drip. JK, a certain moderator on my Twitch channel peer pressured me into getting his costume. Oh, I was held at gunpoint. But I don't have his 5-star. Like I think if I were to go back to like back then, I would have pulled his 5-star. Like it looks pretty cool. But at my current gem count, bro, heck no, man. We have like so many other meta units coming. So he's okay. You know, his build is okay. Can be a lot better. Man, they did you dirty, bro. They did you dirty. Like, I recently built her just so I could do like the Thunder trials or Velvet trials. But man, this character, bro, oh, God, dude, they did her so dirty, man. Out of like the main cast of like the Thieves of Desire, she is just so bad, bro. All she does is like AoE electric damage and applying shock. Like, that's all she does, man. Like, it's just... And her damage is low, too. Man, justice for my girl Closer, man. I really liked her, but her problem is her damage is so low. Versatility is low. You know, dude, 5-star win, please. I love this girl, man. I'm so glad they gave her the summer version, because I use this form a lot, okay, in, like, my casual gameplay sessions. But, man, this character, oh... If I were to tell you, like, my most built sweeper, it'd probably be On, easily, and probably Haru, right? I'm still working on Closer a bit. I still need to get her a good space card, because I'm kind of, like, really low on space cards right now. So I'm still working on that, but eventually, Haru will be my main team that I use for like just general content, because not hard S closer, because I really love her, y'all. I really do. Okay, now let's go ahead and talk about my assassins. Okay, y'all. Woo, man, assassins. Woo, boy. All right. So in terms of assassins, y'all have probably seen the meme. I have an A7 Ryuji, y'all. I have an A7 Ryuji. Why? Well, all my 50-50 losses have been this bozo, and all my standard 5 stars have been this bozo. So, yeah. I love this guy with a passion, but I'm just gonna pray from now on he doesn't spook me. But I have him pretty well built. He's pretty strong. He's like every nuke he hits for around like 1.4, 1.3 with like Futaba. He's really fun, man. The problem with him is that he's just other than bossing, bro, you barely use him like at all. You use this character more. Oh man, we need to talk about Makoto. Makoto? Holy shoot, man. I love crashing out with this character, you know? It's so fun. She does pretty big PP damage. I think, you know, Makoto is probably one of the OG Thieves of Heart waifus that I really liked, along with On. So I had to pull her, man. She was a luck sack, around like 50 pulls. Would you call that luck sack? I don't know. But yeah, I luck sacked her, and she's pretty fun to use. Like, if I were to tell you what my most used teams are, it's definitely the nuke team, and it's definitely the fire team. Like, I use this character a lot. Okay. Now next is Shiratori. Shiratori, I recently got to building him, because, you know, this is like my figure skater mont at home. He's pretty fun to use, man. I think one of the more underrated 4-star DPSs in the game. You know, his kit comes with Windswept. You know, he does pretty decent damage. You know, one of the only few wind DPSs in the game. So I'm still in the process of building him a little bit more. Like, his cards are done. Got his weapon. I just need to finish like his skills. That's really it. But yeah, my Shiratori is coming along quite well. God, I wish this character was so better at launch, man. I mean, oh god. Man, I love this character design. And I made a whole freaking video of her clearing like Katayama, like for the repression boss, but god, they did her 4-star dirty, man. They did her dirty. Look at that, dude. I barely even did anything with her. She's so naked. Oh man, this guy, I've seen memes. Okay, Mr. Fish, Mr. Platypus, I've seen the Pazuzu setups with Wonder with this bozo. Crazy character. But like, man, I have a lot of 5-star options, man. I can't work on them right now. I really can't. But in terms of the units I don't have, obviously I don't have Figure Skater Mont. I don't have Yui, and I don't have Mesa. Mainly because Makoto Nijima was probably my most spammed like single target DPS for like a very long time, until like physical season came by. Then like Ryuji became like the stonks character, and now we're currently in win season where I'm gonna use this freaking bozo a lot. So you can tell I build a lot of like meta units instead of just, you know, investing into just like my whole cast, right? But eventually now, since Astrolab is out, I do want to get most of my characters to 80 out of 80. So that is a project I do want to finish. But if I were to tell you my favorite assassin, come on, man. You can't go wrong with Makoto Nijima, dude. She's beautiful. She's badass. She does a lot of big PP damage, especially once you get her 5-star weapon. You know, she's really fun to use, man. You know, she's pretty easy to build too. Man, you want to know who's also easier to build? Yeah, this guy, man. He's pretty fun too. You know, the problem is with him is he's just a skill 3 bot. Like, after a while, you get bored of playing this guy, man. But Makoto, you never get bored of it. You never do. I say that, but my boy Mr. Rick, shoutouts to you, Mr. Rick. Probably everyone that has fought Yatsu for like the 3,000th times, like, Gold, what are you saying, dude? You like Makoto Nijima? What is wrong with you, man? You're a psychopath. Yeah, I am. Yatsu's like my favorite guild boss, man. I love her. But yeah, that's probably my most used assassin, other than like Ryuji. And then this guy's pretty new. And then hopefully in the future we do get like our free Yui copy from like 1 Year Annie, and then I'll probably build her. But there you go. That's pretty much my whole box. Oh right, I'm forgetting someone. Virtuosos. Oh well, duh, there's only one character in Virtuoso, Gold. Yeah, I have A0 twins. XD. Everyone's saying, oh, you gotta pull A1 twins or you're bricked, man. But like, bro, I'm free to play, man. I can't do that. But hey, at least if I have the 5-star weapon, which really helps with like the supporting factor of their kit. Because I'm gonna be real, I use the twins mainly as like a strategist or like a medic, right? Depending on like the situation, right? Mainly strategist, right? So me having this 5-star weapon really helps them out with their support capability, and I really love playing them. But man, the damage being locked behind A1 is just so sad, man. I wish their A1 was their A0, honestly. But these characters are quite fun. Like I really love the twins, man. Twins are like super cool. Great addition. And like the first ever Velvet Room like attendance, bro, I kind of popped off, man. When I saw their kit, okay? When I saw their kit, man, holy dude, my eyes like widened up, like Monka W widened up, like holy, like yeah. I love playing with the twins, okay? Q Vine Boom again. But yeah. In terms of Mindscape, I don't really have a lot of like Mindscape built. I mainly have it for like my DPSs and whatnot. See, and like we recently got this with Astrolab update, so I gotta work on that. But my Ryuji's done, my On's fully done. It's mainly DPS units that I have Mindscape on, right? So like Haru's done, well, at least for like the outer ring wise, right? Makoto's done with outer ring. Who else do I have it for? I believe I have it on Jonkler. Right? Jonkler's outer ring is done. So I'm mainly prioritizing DPS units. Closer, I believe. I haven't even started. Fake ass Closer fan. Q Vine Boom. And yeah, there you go. That's really all the units I've used Mindscape on. And my account does pretty good for a free-to-play, man. Like, I can hit like star 8 or star 7 in SOS. I get pretty good guild boss scores, yada yada yada. I can do endgame content consistently. So, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. I know I've been stalling on this video for a very long time due to just like constant content, like just stagnation, like at least stagnation. I mean procrastination, right? But hey, I finally did it. An account showcase. And other than that, y'all tell me what y'all thought of my account. Am I bricked? Y'all let me know, man. If I'm bricked, I'm gonna go cry in the corner. You know, people leave crying. Oh! But guys, thank you so much for the support last year. And then, you know, hopefully going into 2026, we get some more content out there. I really love making videos for this game. I love its community. Other than that, guys, I'll see y'all on the next video. Deuces.